So we've prepared a conferral of the title Student Trustee Emerita and a series of whereases appointed in 2015. Member of the board, you've heard her voice eloquently spoken at every meeting, a champion for students, faculty, staff, vice chair of the Government Relations Committee, served on the committees of Education Policy, Institutional Advancement, Organization and Rules, and a series of other whereases, and be it resolved by the Board of Trustees of the California State University that this board confers the title of Student Trustee Emerita on Maggie K. White with all the rights and privileges thereto, signed this day, May 24th, 2017. Maggie.
Oh, they are, yeah. Mama.
Would Maggie's parents come forward, please? More pictures. Let's move out this way a little bit.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I don't know if I have anything particularly beautiful to say. I didn't think I would feel emotional today. You know that I'll be coming back for another year, just sitting one row behind where I've sat for the past 2 years. But I do feel overwhelmed by the blessing that this 2 years has been. But I've spoken a lot about myself and my experiences over the past 2 years. So I'd like to speak about some other people while I have the opportunity to stand up here before you. I want to thank my best friends for being here today. Kelsey Brewer, Trustee Emerita, is here. Kelsey, you spoke up when it wasn't comfortable or convenient to do so, and you gave me the courage to do the same. My mom and dad are also here. Both of my parents are actually CSU graduates, and I'm very proud of that. Not just because we're all made in the CSU, but because they have set such an example for me of what my life could be and how you could reach higher and attain more through hard work and dedication. I don't think there was a single homework assignment between kindergarten and probably today, my last final is due today, that my parents didn't know about. And I mean, my mom was sitting down at the kitchen table with me, doing my homework with me when I didn't want to do it, and I could not have dinner till it was done. And I'm talking about high school. And so there was an expectation, not just that I would go to college, there wasn't a pressure on me that I had to do a certain thing. My parents were always so supportive of me following my own path and my own heart, and not just living to their expectations. But they knew that we could get to this finish line together. And so I feel incredibly proud to be a CSU graduate like they are, all from Stanislaus State, actually, very near my hometown. And to not just be a college graduate, but to be a master's student, which was not something I ever expected. But because of their example, I'm able to stand here today as a graduate student and as a servant leader of this board and our students in the CSU. And so I'm very grateful, not just that they're here today, but that they've been here every single day. And so I also want to thank every single leader in the room, and everyone in this room is a leader, actually. No matter what your position or title, you lead on a daily basis by upholding the mission of the California State University. I especially want to thank our student leaders in the room, Isabel and Dave and all of our other CSSA leaders who aren't here. You've worked so tirelessly this year. When it wasn't easy or popular to do what we had to do, we still got up and did our best on behalf of students. And I'm so proud to have worked with you, and I can't believe I have to fill your shoes next year. It's going to be a hard thing to do, but I think this has been the best 2 years preparation I ever could have asked for, the best boot camp. And I also want to thank our other student activist leaders who are here, who speak so beautifully and so movingly at every single public comment on many occasions in between. You bring such important issues to attention that might not otherwise be on the agenda but should be talked about. And I'm so proud to represent you. I can't believe that I get to have that privilege. And so I want to thank everyone who's been a part of this experience. I started this, I applied for this position when I was 19 years old. I had never been in student government. I'd been a CSU student for a couple of months as a transfer student. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And I had to Google what a trustee was because I'd never heard of that before. I'm brutally honest about myself, if nothing else. And now I'm here, a master's student, soon to be a trustee emerita, if you're voting that way. Fingers crossed, this might get awkward. And I just can't believe where this position and this journey and all of these people have brought me. Every single person here, whether you've been here for more than 2 years or whether you just started within the past few months in the CSU and on the board, have been so influential, every single one of you. And I never thought that I would be taken seriously in this position. I didn't think it had what it takes. I looked at all the trustees who'd come before me, all these great student leaders who spoke so beautifully, knew all the terminology, and here I was Googling what a trustee is. And I thought, I'm just going to sit there quietly and try not to embarrass myself too much. And just pray I don't say the wrong thing. But then all these issues popped up, and I started to get angry. And I started to see there was a lot of injustice out there. And a lot of people who did not have it easy and were having to jump over all these barriers that shouldn't have been in their way in the first place. So I started talking, and then I never stopped talking. And I realized that when you have a mission, it's not about you anymore. It's not about you or your fears or your insecurities or saying the wrong thing or looking the wrong way. It's about the mission, and it's who you represent. And I stand here with the power of 480,000 just about students. And that's no longer a pressure or responsibility that weighs me down. It actually uplifts me. And I feel so optimistic about the future and so prepared because of all the experiences you have given me. And I feel ready to continue representing those students in the future as president of the California State Student Association. And I'm just delighted I get to keep working with the wonderful people in this room and on every single one of our campuses. So thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm going to step away from the mic now or I'll just keep going all day. But thank you so much. You've been an absolute blessing to me. And it's just wonderful to be here with all of you. So thank you.